have really
This is
dodged
too
this
early.
question.
This-
It's okay. We will give you a pass. From here, you're heading down the road all the way to Machakos County,
Yes.
to Manzoni.
Yeah. I
where
think
you-
it's Toniathi.
It's Toniathi. So
Yeah.
into Machakos County,
More or less the same direction.
into where you and a fellow Azimio leaders are meeting.
Yes.
This is legislators, into governors and others,
Yes.
and the principals.
Yes.
And you're meeting to discuss the bipartisan talks and what shape they should take and how you should present yourselves before that. Yes, was it yesterday? 2 days ago, you tweeted and said, on Thursday, I will lead Azimio in rejecting all Ruto proposals. You cannot trust that man. If he lied to millions desperate hustlers, he would lie to anybody, anytime. He has never believed in reforms. To him, the end justifies the means. The big no. What are you saying a big no to, Mheshimiwa?
Yeah, I'm saying a big no to the so-called bipartisan parliamentary process. First of all, Parliament, we are in a Commonwealth jurisdiction. Kenya falls under the Commonwealth. And our Parliament, the working of our Parliament is borrowed heavily from other jurisdictions. We do not operate in a vacuum. We see what happens elsewhere. There's nothing like bipartisan Parliament. Parliament is a room of debate, and is a room of, the majority have their way, minority have their say. Unless you redesign our Parliament to look different, that means also you have to look at our constitution. Then we are in another wild goose chase. Okay, the hot air, we were told by the Supreme Court. So the reason why I'm saying this is because you've seen the millions who are on the street. Those are the so-called hustlers whom the president, the current president, promised that their life will experience miracles once they get to State House. And they are still on the streets. Nothing tangible whatsoever in terms of making laws, in terms of executive pronouncement that is geared towards hustlers, apart from the hustlers fund, which is still a mirage. It's something that people don't understand how it can, radically change from being a hustler to a rich person or to a dynasty, whatever the case might be. First of all, there is nowhere in this world that somebody has ever attended to the seat of power by promising hustlers or the low class people to, an overnight shift in their social status. Nowhere. So this is going to backfire on him. He thought it is very cheap to go to State House using the poor. And the poor have taken you there. So what next? It is so unfortunate that we don't have laws to hold on to account the promises and the manifestos and the blueprint you see being flooded all over the media during the election time. I wish that it become a criminal offense to give fake promises. For any presidential candidate to come out and give fake promises, it must be a criminal offense.
Why only presidential?
Otherwise, yes.
Why only presidential?
Because that is really where manifestos and the blueprints. I don't think I rarely see MCAs or women rep parading their blueprints in media or on national newspapers of national circulation. It is only the presidential we see printed out manifestos of national importance, because we are talking about the highest seat on the land.
But even you, when you were campaigning in Saboti, you were making promises in the
Thank
campaign trail.
Fair enough. Let's also get down to even to the MCS. Not a problem. But the point is, we must criminalize fake promises. Okay. Otherwise, as a country, we are, if you look at the U.S. Politics, if Obama says that I'm going to work on the healthcare, then he comes with Obamacare. He makes it his agenda. He makes sure that it passes through the Congress. You know, the next time he goes for election, the Americans hold him to account. And they are judging his second term based on what he achieved in relation to his manifesto. Here, in Kenya, since Kibaki's time, we've had Vision 2030. Then, right now, nobody's talking about Vision